Hello everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
I'm Rainbow.
And today we are on part 2 of our look at Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the champion of gender equality. I can't think of another person from the U.S. Supreme Court that we would be talking about in an article like this.
She is the most famous one for sure.
That's probably true, and certainly the most famous female justice. Not the first. That would have been Sandra Day O'Connor. She was the first woman on the U.S. Supreme Court, but Ruth Bader Ginsburg was the longest serving and certainly one of the most famous. They've made at least two movies about her. If you're interested in her, interested in the law, being a lawyer or a judge, or just great women who have done great things to help society, you want to check out those movies. They're very, very good. So, we're going to find out more about Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the champion of gender equality, in part 2. So let's get to it right now.
Ginsburg took her parents' words to heart. They helped her become a lawyer, professor, and later Supreme Court Justice. They also helped her in her fight for equal rights for women.
All right, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the champion of gender equality, part 2. Let's get to the article. We pick up, or we begin, kind of where we finished yesterday. We were reading that her parents, even though they didn't go to big, famous universities, they taught Ruth about the value and importance of education and also the value and importance in being a good person no matter who you are. And so we read Ginsburg, that's Ruth Ginsburg, took her parents' words to heart. When you take it to heart, you believe in it and you make it part of your rules, your personal code. They helped her become a lawyer, professor, and later Supreme Court Justice. Yes, in the world of law in America, being a Supreme Court Justice is like the very top of the mountain. Imagine being an actor. If you're in an Oscar-winning movie in Hollywood, you're kind of at the top of your career, your job. Being a lawyer and getting to the Supreme Court, you can't go any higher in American law. What is a lawyer? A lawyer is someone who uses the law in their job, in their profession. They go to court, they argue cases, they defend people, they sue people, they write contracts and things like that. So just as a doctor works with science and medicine to help people, a lawyer will work with the law and the rules in the country to help people with their problems with the law. Lawyers work with the law to help other people.
And professors, they work in schools. So they would teach in universities or colleges. These are kids that are much older, a little bit older than you. They're like 18 to 20. And these professors teach the students about these professional subjects such as law or government or politics. Professors teach college students from big books about how these fields work, and they can continue to do education by publishing papers that are very influential as well. So Ginsburg was not only a lawyer, but also a professor or an educator.
Wow, so that means she was kind of a doctor of law or had a PhD. Professors teach in universities, not in high schools, and they usually have PhDs, or they are doctors of their field or their subject.
Very educated.
Very good. So not only was she using the law in her job as a lawyer, she was teaching the law to the future lawyers. She's really good at the law.
Yeah, and her parents really inspired her in so many ways with their advice and their support and their words. The article says they also helped her in her fight for equal rights for women. So they, in this case, refers to the words of advice and wisdom from her parents. And the thing that Ginsburg wanted to fight for was for men and women to have the same rights. So let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll find out more about Ginsburg's amazing career.
Ginsburg discovered many laws limited women and what they could do. For example, they couldn't hold certain jobs or go to all-male schools. Ginsburg worked hard to change those laws. Under the law, women shouldn't be different from men. Ginsburg strongly believed in that, and she wasn't afraid to fight for it. Ginsburg was a true champion.
So Ginsburg really cared about the equality between men and women. The next sentence in the article says, Ginsburg discovered many laws limited women and what they could do. It was different from what men could do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it still is in some cases. For example, we read they couldn't hold certain jobs or go to all-male schools. Now, these laws have all been changed, but back in the 1950s or 1960s, maybe a woman couldn't join the army. A woman couldn't fly an airplane or do things like that. There were certain jobs that women just could not do, or they could also not go to all-male schools. If a school said, we only have boy students, the girls could not do anything. They had girls' schools, but some of the better schools with all male students or all boys, the girls might not be allowed to go there. And that doesn't seem fair, does it?
Not at all.
Well, Ginsburg worked hard to change those laws. She used other laws and she used her legal knowledge to challenge those laws and say, that's not fair. And after some time, the laws were changed. There we go. So when you hold something, you have it in your hands. We can talk about holding something in your hands, or if you're planning something and you're arranging something, you can also say, I'm holding a party. We're holding a meeting this afternoon. So something is going on and you have control of it. You can kind of do what you want. You are holding things in that case.
In all male schools, that means schools that are full of boys only. So the word male is in contrast to female. Female is women and girls. Male is boys and men. So we have male and we have female. Okay, so back to the article. It says, under the law, women shouldn't be different from men. Ginsburg strongly believed in that, and she wasn't afraid to fight for it. Ginsburg was a true champion. So in this case, we would say she is a hero for all of us, especially those who are American, because you know America really values equality between the genders especially, and Ginsburg helped make that possible in the law.
That's right, because she believed strongly in the equality of people, or people being equal. Strong, you know, is done with a lot of power or having a lot of power. If you do something strongly or you believe in something strongly, that means you really, really believe in it. Okay, so we're just talking about how much emotion, how important something is to you. If you believe in it strongly, you're saying it's very important to you. And we thank Ruth Bader Ginsburg and lots of other people like her who have worked in different countries, in different ways, at different times in history to bring people together, to make people more equal, and to have the law treat those people as equals as well. Because sometimes we need the laws to make sure that the rules are followed the way they should be, so everyone has an equal chance. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Read up on Ruth Bader Ginsburg or watch one of the many films about her. She's an interesting person from history. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you back here soon. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Ginsburg took her parents' words to heart. They helped her become a lawyer, professor, and later Supreme Court Justice. They also helped her in her fight for equal rights for women. Ginsburg discovered many laws limited women and what they could do. For example, they couldn't hold certain jobs or go to all-male schools. Ginsburg worked hard to change those laws. Under the law, women shouldn't be different from men. Ginsburg strongly believed in that, and she wasn't afraid to fight for it. Ginsburg was a true champion.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 lawyer 名词，律师。Emma's father is a famous lawyer in town. Emma 的爸爸是镇上有名的律师。下一个单字 professor 名词，教授。Emma's mother is a professor at Oxford University. Emma 的妈妈是牛津大学的一位教授。下一个单字 hold 动词，任职，担任。它的三态是 hold, held, held。Kate has held the position for 10 years. Kate 担任这个职位10年了。最后一个单字 male 形容词，男性的。All male 指的就是全男性的。Brian is going to join an all-male fitness center. Brian 打算加入一个全男性的健身中心。Fitness center 就是健身中心。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 take something to heart 把某事物铭记在心，表示十分在意某件事情。我们来看看这个例句 Don't take it to heart, it's just a joke. 别往心里去啊，这只是一个玩笑。下一个文法 Once fight for something 某人努力争取某个事物。Fight 是一个名词，课文里最后一段中的 fight 则是一个动词的用法，它后面的介系词一样是 for。我们来看看名词的例句 Our fight for freedom is very important. 为我们的自由而战非常重要。那我们再来看看动词的例句 You have to fight for your freedom. 你必须为你的自由奋斗。最后一个文法 Under the law法律之下，根据法律。我们来看看这个例句 Under the law, you must be at least 18 to drive. 根据法律，至少要18岁才能开车。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hello, I'm Matt.
And I'm Winnie.
Today we're playing Guess the Bear. We each have 3 cards with 2 example sentences on each card, and in those sentences, the vocabulary words or phrases are replaced with the word bear. We'll each have 1 minute to see if we can guess all 3 words or phrases. Okay, Winnie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, 1 minute on the clock. Let's begin. First one is a verb. Rachel bared office in the city for most of her career. My uncle bared the position of treasurer for the company.
Held?
Yes, hold. Okay, your next one is an adjective. My 2 bear dogs don't get along. We got a bear cat instead of a female.
Male?
Yes.
Oh, that was really easy.
Next one is a 3-word phrase. Bear, 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 minors may not buy alcohol. Bear, 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 he can vote when he is 18.
In some states?
No, that's a good guess.
Wait, one more time.
Bear, 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 minors may not buy alcohol. Bear, 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 he can vote when he is 18.
According to law. By the law.
Yeah, different, the law.
Due to law.
Something the
Of
law.
Because of the law. From the law.
Okay, you almost got it.
Okay.
It was under the law. All right, so under the law, minors may not buy alcohol. Under the law, he can vote when he is 18.
That one was close. Oh, that hurts. Okay, I'm gonna get you back. Okay,
Get me
Matt.
back. I didn't
Are you
write
ready?
them.
Are you ready, Matt?
All right.
Clock, go. Noun, one word. The bear argued her case in front of the judge. If you have legal trouble, make sure to hire a bear.
Lawyer.
Good. Noun, one word. Our bear went over the syllabus on the first day. Monica is a bear of literature at the university.
Professor?
Nice. Okay. Phrase, three words.
Okay.
He bared her advice, bear, and changed careers. Don't bear the comments, bear. You're a good worker.
Don't take to heart.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll just
You read them, yeah.
He took her advice to heart and changed careers. Don't take the comments to heart. You're a good worker. You
Okay,
got
yeah,
it.
That one, I just.
You beat me.
Yeah, well,
You're just too good.
pretty good at stuff.